It's week 7. And we'll see Baker Mayfield. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bucs and the Falcons, and it's coming up next.
Mere feast from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And his first pass falls incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. First down, here's Baker. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Baker throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt. A little before the 20. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. They're led out by a QB who made his starting debut all the way back in 2012. You weren't still playing then, were you, Brock? He's found plenty of touchdowns since then. It's Kirk Cousins.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for Robinson. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Out of the gun, Cousins. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And that will not be enough for a first down. The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. Jukes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Out of the gun, White. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally brought down at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Eckler. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 gets him some yards back, but still some ground to cover. 2nd and goal coming up. Here's the give to Irving. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing on 2nd and real long here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll get this complete to White. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air, Cousins. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line. It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That one's complete to London. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, here's Cousins. Short pass brought in. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking to throw, Cousins. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
A 3-yard loss. It's now 4th down and goal.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. This just 21 yards down the pipe. The kick by Lutz is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Buccaneers and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Evans brings in the slant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And we're working a couple of yards past the line. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now it's Irving. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
Runner pass, which way they want to go to convert on 3rd. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Cousins. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They bring their tight end left. Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. The Buccaneers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Mayfield now from the gun. Reed's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw for Cousins. Into the hands of Pitts. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Got a man, it's London. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers and this running back headed back out for a new series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Got his target. It's Otten. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now. From the gun, Mayfield avoids the sack. Rolling left, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On again comes Jake Camarda to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Cousins. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bucs' 31-yard line.
Man in motion here. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. That one's complete, right side. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. This one's taken in by Otten. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. 1st down. Here's Baker. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Baker. Completes this one to Otten. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Mayfield to throw again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Baker throwing again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our 1st half. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. Jalen Hurts has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. In that game, all tied with the visiting Patriots. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. The Cowboys trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. For the Falcons in the 1st half, they were led by their quarterback, the veteran Kirk Cousins. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the 2nd half, here is the great Kate T. Scott.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
2nd and 3 now. Play action now for Cousins. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Now the give for Bijan. And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be their football. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First down throw for Cousins. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Another try following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So 2nd down coming up. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Completes this one to Gray. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Trying to get it with the option here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Irving here from the gun. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Braylon Trice there to meet him. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10. It's a give to White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Irving on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is given.
And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a third-quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On second down, Robinson. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Cousins out of the pistol here. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. set.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? Exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but some get him the ball.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Throwing again is Baker. It's into the hands of White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, Palmer has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Mayfield to throw again. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they bring him to a stop with this run, gets him into the red zone, down to the 15. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, White. Juke the defender. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Again, this is White. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To the air, Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 36. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now it's Cousins. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Cousins. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. On the give, this is Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Mayfield now from the gun. Evans brings in the slant. And he's brought down after a short gain. Throwing now. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He'll get this complete to White. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Hauled in by Gray. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They've got first down from the 31. Here's the give to Irving. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Right back to Irving now. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. once again. Irving. He gets him the first inside the 15. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Irving. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, receiving team.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. To throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He'll throw it. And finally they get there to take him down. That is a team sack all the way. Coverage was sensational. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.